What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another edition of Spicy Saturday with Shadow Flygon, Purified Return Marshtomp, and Jirachi. And unfortunately, this trainer is going to have to remain anonymous. I apologize, my friend. Thank you for the submission. Your IGN gave me a laugh. It's a very funny IGN, but I think I have to keep it anonymous because I don't know if that would go over well with the IGN. So we are going to keep it under the radar, and we're going to get into the battles as Shadow Flygon delivers the Earth Power. Look at that damage to the Registeel. Marshtomp mud-shotting away. The thick little mud boy, a little bit bulkier than Swampert, I believe. Okay, maybe not. That seems like it probably did even more. So Rise just making things up, apparently. Marshtomp is not bulkier than Swampert, at least as it looked there, based off the Focus Blast damage. Return really chunking that Azu. Look at that. Another return coming through. Will the Azu elect to commit a shield here? Azumarill will commit the final shield. And now Jirachi has a lot of work cut out for it. What do you do here? You gotta come in Jirachi, trying to catch a move. Successfully catches a move. Holy cow, play rough. That's gonna knock out Flygon easily. And now you farm up a little bit. Hopefully they don't have Hydro Pump. You might be in a good spot. Just to play rough. Resisted damage trainers. Over farms quite a bit. Has some residual energy heading in to the back. And it's that Sableye that was really low, so actually didn't even need the move. And is able to confusion down. Very well played. On to game number 2. G-Fisk, kind of tough. These Dragon Tails are resisted. But that wasn't even enough for an Earthquake. So a bit of a misplay by the opponent. Not building up enough to at least threaten the Earthquake. Now this trainer gonna go for the Dragon Claw bait. Will he grab a shield? He will not. Wow, opponent playing like an absolute savage. Aggressively swapping in Mr. Marshtomp. And this time gonna have to eat the EQ. Over farming. Wow, opponent playing this very well. Swaps in the Pelipper. Pelipper can pretty much wing attack down from here. Can Marshtomp get there? Not gonna get to a return. Pelipper can certainly let this go if they want, and that's what they do. I think Flygon has a Dragon Tail, right? But not gonna do that. Gotta come in with Jirachi. And now you have to eat the Weather Ball. Pelipper has quite a bit of energy. It might even get to a third Weather Ball here. It's gonna be close. I lost track of these wing attacks. Oh, but nice little snipe with the Flygon. I would think G-Fisk comes in, but no, it's actually an Ariados. And Flygon with double Dragon Claw might be able to grab both shields. Ariados so spammy. Although this is a favorable matchup for Flygon, Ariados is gathering energy quickly. Oh, they let it go! I don't think that was the play. I think now you just get confusion down. But the G-Fisk is still a problem. The G-Fisk, oh, you have to call it, right? You have to call it. Takes the Rock Slide, but these mud shots are going to add up, man. Going for the Psychic for a potential debuff? Is that what I'm sensing? Doesn't get the debuff. Oh, man. Does get to the Doom Desire. Needs probably one Confusion to KO. Confusion? No? Oh my goodness gracious. Jirachi. You mystical little being, you. Those Poison Stings did even less than I thought. Probably 1 damage per Poison Sting. And Jirachi was able to survive 4 of them and 2 Confusions KO. That was pretty crazy, actually. Okay. Trying to call the Poison Fang bait. And successfully does so. Now going to aggressively swap in Jirachi. These Confusions chunking away. I believe Golbat did reach the Shadow Ball. So a really wise shield there. In comes Magneton. Opponent probably should have swapped in this right away. Because Magneton's going to outpace Jirachi normally. And oof. Throws the resisted Doom Desire. I don't think that's the play. I think you go for that Psychic. Would have done a ton more damage. Only single resisted as opposed to double resisted. Can probably tank one discharge here, so you don't necessarily need to shield this. But they go for the Zap Cannon. I like that play from the Magneton. Very smart. Mudshot down with Mr. Marshtomp, and there's a Wall Rain in back. Flygon does not want to see these powder snows. This is a big job for Marshtomp. Look at him standing there. He smiles. He doesn't know how good this Wall Rain is. He's naive, but he thinks he can win one-on-one. And he very well just might. Landed the return. Now it's in Surf range. And has also put it within a couple Dragon Tails range. Oh my god, one Mudshot sneaked through. The Mudshot went through. I don't think the Walrus lives this. And Marshtomp, the closer. The Savage. Taking out the Wall Rain. Flygon into Medicham. Spice Dragon versus Meta Fighter. Sneaks in a free Dragon Tail because the opponent's timing was a bit off there. Shields the Ice Punch. In comes normal Castform. Kind of weird. I guess you could go in Jirachi because you wall its charge moves, but you do take super effective hexes. I would consider dipping Jirachi here. Yeah, I like this play a lot. You got the shields with Flygon. Now you can just use Jirachi as a shield to absorb all this damage. Energy Ball. Doink. Jirachi Steel type. Gonna resist everything that Castform can throw here. Weather Ball not doing much. I would have liked to see the Doom Desire there, but it seems content. Oh, wow. Gonna commit a shield to farm down. Okay, interesting. Comes out with a ton of energy. Gonna go for the Psychic on Medicham. Will this be enough to KO? Psychic just barely KOs the Medi. And you get the Doom Desire off. This Jirachi going crazy. Jirachi heard that Marshtomp was the lead in the thumbnail. And Jirachi's like, you know what? I gotta show what I'm about. I gotta show what I'm about to these viewers. And Marshtomp gonna Mudshot down like a savage. And get the win. Flygon versus Nido. Positive matchup for Flygon here. Your whole team beats Nido. This is like an anti-Nidoqueen team, I'm just realizing. Poison Fang. Flygon's gonna laugh at this Poison Fang. Still kind of chunk. Nidoqueen is so busted. Flygon, one Dragon Tail off the second claw. But Nidoqueen just goes down here. Azumarill gonna go for a bubble down. Flygon saving that energy for later. Figures it might be more useful somewhere else. Swaps in Marshtomp. Marshtomp dancing, doing a little like pitter-patter move. Not sure the strategy behind that if you're a Marshtomp. But maybe it helps. Distract the opponent, land the return. No shields have been used yet. Just gonna let it go. Gonna give Jirachi a lot of responsibility here. And hope they don't have a Jirachi answering back. Shiny Azu. Just enjoying life. Reggie. So, I think you definitely Doom Desire here, right? Is he just fishing for the debuff? Is that what this is? Opponent Focus Blast, which is actually really helpful. No Zap Cannon. Not going to debuff these confusions, which are going to begin to add up. Opponent not bothering shielding. Okay. Hello? Now going to go for the Doom Desire. Has that energy stored on Flygon. Remember. Gonna swap in. Just going for the Claw. Will probably reach another Claw before getting farmed down. Probably not an Earth Power. Gets to the Claw for some very valuable chip damage. The problem is Reggie's going to lock on down, come out with a bazillion energy. Confusion through. And zaps the final remaining Pokemon. Can Reggie get to another? It cannot! And Doom Desire might be enough to take out Azu from this range. It is, even after the debuff. Flygon versus Medi once again. Counters chunking, Dragon Tails chunking as well. Correctly shields the Ice Punch. In comes a Noctowl. Doesn't have like a terrific answer for this Noctowl. Jirachi's okay, but does have to watch out for that Shadow Ball. So staying in to deal some valuable chip damage. Draws a shield with that second claw. And might just let, yeah, just gonna let the Flygon go at this point. Probably confusion down shield once with Jirachi. No. Just gonna go for this Surf right away. Try and get rid of Noctowl. That looked like a CMP tie. Can Noctowl survive this? I'm not sure. It cannot. The Surf able to KO. Aggressively swapping in the Jirachi. Met by Koffagrigus. Not very good for Jirachi. Oh, man. Gonna have to shield this, right? Gonna have to shield the Shadow Ball to get off your Psychic. Now gonna go for the Doom Desire, since you're gonna be able to get to 2 here. Before Coffin gets off another move. Grabs the shield. Gonna get off the Doom Desire. You know what? That Medi had been chipped, so a return from Marshtomp might be enough to KO the Medi. And you're gonna get a nice little farm down here. I don't know if you can Mudshot all the way down, though. Don't know if you can Mudshot all the way down. Might go for it. Oh my god. Gets the full Mudshot down. And the return will most likely be enough to take out the Medicham. And it is. Medicham could not take the hit. As return Marshtomp puts on a show. Shiny Magcargo. Very cool. Swaps in Medi. Countered by the Jirachi. Not super comfortable for Jirachi because these counters do add up for neutral damage. Oh, and it's Pup. So this Medi can certainly just shield their way through this if they want. But Jirachi might be able to get both shields if that's what the Medi's going to try and do. Because gets to the double Doom Desire. This will either KO or come close to KO. Second Doom Desire. I think Medi's probably within range. Doom Desire gets both shields. But this is a little scary. How do you deal with this Medi? How do you take all this damage? Gonna come in Flygon. Has to respect a potential Ice Punch. It might be a bait. It is a bait. That's rough. And doesn't want to get caught with a CMP tie. So is going to commit the last shield to come out with this energy. Knowing that Magcargo is a problem for that. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Jirachi went down already. So it doesn't really matter, Switch, right? Because both these Pokemon can handle Magcargo. Screenshots. The Earth Power. Oh, man. Oh, nice timing by the opponent. Leaf Blade will certainly KO. Takes out Marshtomp. Flygon needs to get to the Claw. And this Claw should be enough to take out the Glassy Sirfetch'd. Wow. Every game, it's like a different Pokemon leading the way. A true team. They've got the chemistry. They've got the 100 chemistry like they're a FIFA Ultimate Team. They've got those green links. Able to call the Bubble Beam bait. Very nicely done. Gonna go for a Claw here. Will the opponent elect to shield or will they call the Dragon Claw? They shield. Gonna go for this next Claw immediately. Jelly hangs on. Gonna get off a move of its own. And this time, Flygon gonna shield. And it is the Shadow Ball. So making some really nice 50-50 calls there. And is in a terrific spot. Because we'll get off the Earth Power. And you have switch advantage to align your Marshtomp onto Bastiodon. So you have shield advantage and switch advantage. Marshtomp in a very comfortable matchup here. Stone Edge comes through. Resisted by that ground typing. I like this play a lot. Get off the return. Get off the return. Do a ton of damage. And then you just soak this with Jirachi and save your shield for Marshtomp. Because Basti's not going to have a good time farming down Marshtomp. It's going to have to throw some charge moves. And Marshtomp just going to spam off those Surfs. Going for the Psychic, I'm not sure I agree with this play. I think you go for Doom Desires here. They hit for neutral damage versus resisted damage, but I guess it doesn't matter too much because this will be enough damage to put it probably within Surf range. And Basti might not even take out the Jirachi. We were talking about it was going to have a tough time with Marshtomp. Jirachi put in its own work against Mr. Bastiodon. And able to Mudshot all the way down. And here we are in the final game. Flygon into Bastiodon. Despite being a glassy Pokemon, Shadow Flygon is able to take these smackdowns really well. Just speaks to how dang bulky Bastiodon is. CMP tie. Will you let it go through or will you shield? Gonna shield the Stone Edge, even though it's resisted. Would definitely chunk. Over farming. And gonna go for the Earth Power here. Earth Power would KO after this Dragon Tail damage. Grabs the shield. Swaps in Marshtomp. Is met by a Victory Bell. But the Victory Bell was slow. And Marshtomp's gonna get to a return. Can Marshtomp beat the Victory Bell? It can! Marshtomp beating the Victory Bell. Oh my goodness. And this Cherum's a little bit annoying because it's going to spam off these super effective Weather Balls. Weather Ball doing a little over half, it looks like. And just going to completely sacrifice the... Oh man, this is actually kind of scary. Completely sacrifice the Jirachi. Has the Earth Power loaded for the Bastiodon. Predicts that the Bastiodon is going to swap in. Really nice play there. Anticipated that the Bastiodon was going to swap in, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Mom's sending me text messages. Thanks, Mom. As we as we end the video. Some very nice battles on display here on Spicy Saturday. Thank you, fellow trainer, for sending those my way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated for the YouTube algorithm. It helps promote our videos to other people's recommended feeds. And hit that like button as well if you enjoyed. All that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.